What's up, everybody? I'm Dan Karpuc here for TrendsCenter's Trend or Trap segment for Monday, May 18th, 2026. So far this season, got off to a hot start in MLB, 42-19. That's 68.85% for plus 18.25 units. All released free on X, TrendsCenter social media accounts, YouTube, and more. All transparently tracked, all using data and TrendsCenter trends and systems. Today we're going to go to the Diamond, where the Tampa Bay Rays will host the Baltimore Orioles in an AL East battle. Here is the trend from TrendsCenter. Over the last 8 years, the Rays have gone 169-101 straight up. That's 62.59% for 42.38 units of profit and a 12.42% ROI when they've been favorites of minus 150 or shorter against AL opponents with a total of 7.5 or more. So is this a trend to tail with the Rays minus 136 on the money line, or a trap to fade with the Orioles plus 116 on the money line? The Tampa Bay Rays are simply one of the hottest teams in baseball right now, and I'm going to say that this is a trend to tail. The numbers back this up in every way as well. This team is 30-15 overall, absolutely dominant at home. 16-5 at Tropicana Field this season, where they're expected to win, and they usually do. The Rays are 10-1 straight up in their last 11 games as a home favorite, and 18-4 straight up over their last 22 games overall. But it gets even better. Since April 4th, the Rays own the best record in the majors at 28-9. This isn't just a hot streak anymore. This is a sustained elite baseball over the last month and a half or so. And now they hand the ball to McClanahan, who's looked every bit like an ace that he is. The Rays have won 6 of McClanahan's last 7 starts, and his recent form has been dominant. Over his last 4 outings, he hasn't allowed a single earned run. Let's take a look at this stretch. Against Toronto on May 12th, 5 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 7 strikeouts. Against Toronto again, 5 innings, 5 and 2/3 innings, 0 earned runs. Against San Francisco on May 1st, 6 shutout innings. Against Minnesota on April 25th, 5 innings, no earned runs, 7 strikeouts. That's utter dominance. For the season, McClanahan owns a 2.27 ERA and an elite 2.50 FIP, which tells us the underlying metrics fully support what he's doing. And his changeup has been nearly unhittable. Opponents are batting just .087 against the pitch with a 37.6% whiff rate and an absurdly low 117 WOBA. Hitters simply cannot square it up. Now, on the other side, it's hard to make a convincing case for the Orioles in this matchup. Baltimore comes into the game at a 21-26 overall clip, and they're trending in the wrong direction. They've gone 6-11 straight up over the last 17 games, and they've struggled badly to find consistency both offensively and on the mound. And the biggest concern here, surprisingly, is starting pitcher Trevor Rogers, who got off to an awesome start earlier in the year before he got the flu, and who was absolutely dominant last season. He's had a really rough stretch here. The Orioles have lost each of Rogers' last 4 starts, and the outings themselves have been really rough across the board. Against the Yankees on May 12th, 6 earned runs in just 4 innings. Against Boston on April 25th, he completely unraveled. 1 2/3 innings pitched in a brutal 17-1 loss. Against Cleveland, 5 earned runs, 5 innings, and against Arizona, 4 earned runs in fewer than 5 innings as well. That's 4 straight starts where Baltimore has gotten off to a really slow start because of how ineffective he's been on the mound. On the season, he now owns a 5.77 ERA, and unlike McClanahan, there just aren't many encouraging underlying signs right now across his pitching profile. He is allowing too much hard contact, too many base runners, and he hasn't been able to consistently pitch deep into games. And that becomes a major problem against a surging Rays team that is playing elite baseball offensively and thrives at home. So when you stack these teams side by side, Tampa Bay has the best record in baseball since early April. They're dominant at home. They've won 18 of their last 22, and they're starting one of the hottest pitchers in baseball. Meanwhile, Baltimore is 6-11 in its last 17. Trevor Rogers has lost 4 straight starts, and the Orioles continue struggling to keep runs off the board. Everything about this matchup points toward Tampa Bay having an edge, which is why the Rays look like the clear side tonight. I'm going to say that this is a trend and tail the TrendsCenter trend, and I suggest that you do as well. For more trends like the one I talked about in this video, head to TrendsCenter now and grab a free 3-day trial on any premium subscription. Best of luck in all your bets today, and I'll catch you right here tomorrow with another segment of Trend or Trap.